Welcome to Outdoor Oasis Ideas. Today we step into a charming garden around a white cottage, where color and character meet in a welcoming, lived-in space. We begin at the white picket fence, a friendly boundary that invites us to peek inside. The fence frames a lush border of roses, peonies, and flowering annuals. Bright pinks, apricots, and corals mingle with soft greens, creating a mosaic that feels joyful and approachable. We describe how to recreate this welcoming effect. Choose a fence height that feels intimate rather than confining, paint it in a fresh white for a crisp, classic look, and plant along the edge with a continuous rhythm of color. Stepping onto the lawn, the first impression is calm and generous. A wide expanse of well-kept green invites family activities, afternoon tea, or quiet contemplation. The lawn acts as a breathing space between the exuberant borders and the cozy house. We share a practical tip. Keep the lawn edges neat with a sharp line, and allow the surrounding flower beds to spill slightly onto the grass to soften transitions. To the left, a garden bed bursts with color and texture. A spectrum of roses climbs and spill over, supported by perennials that offer form and movement. A few tall stems rise above, creating vertical interest without blocking views of the cottage. We discuss layering, a simple recipe viewers can use in their own spaces. Establish a backbone of sturdy perennials for year-round presence, add mid-height flowering plants for seasonal color, and finish with lower-growing ground covers or grasses to fill gaps and unify the bed. Near the center, a charming path meanders through the garden toward the cottage porch. The path is defined by stepping stones set in mulch or gravel. guiding visitors and creating a sense of journey. Each stone invites a moment of pause as viewers imagine their own strolls through their gardens. We offer steps to craft a similar path. Select irregular stones for a natural look, lay them with comfortable spacing, and keep the bed edges clean so the path remains a focal feature. The cottage itself radiates warmth. White siding, a welcoming blue front door, and a trellis with climbing roses frame the entrance in a picturesque way. We highlight the porch as a social anchor, an outdoor room where conversations and gatherings unfold. Visual cues to share with viewers include choosing a porch color palette that harmonizes with the landscape, selecting durable, weather-resistant furniture, and adding potted plants that echo the garden's hues to create continuity from inside to outside. Bouquets of color spill from the garden beds toward the front porch. Hydrangeas, dahlias, zinnias, and irises create pockets of color that shift with the light and the seasons. We emphasize a simple color strategy. Repeat a few core hues across different plant groupings to create cohesion, while reserving a few accents to provide surprise and delight. Texture is equally important. Combine soft, velvety petals with the crisp edge of grasses, or the sculptural form of compact shrubs to add depth. On the right, a tall flowering shrub rises above the border, giving height and drama without overpowering the cottage's charm. The mix of tall and compact plants creates a layered effect that makes the garden feel larger than its footprint. We guide viewers to think in layers: a tall backbone for structure, mid-height blooms for color, and low ground covers to soften the base and keep the bed tidy. A cluster of roses and other perennials near the porch provides a fragrance-rich welcome as evening approaches. Fragrance enhances memory and mood, so we discuss how to pair scent with color and form. Place strongly scented plants where the breeze carries their perfume toward seating areas and entryways. This subtle orchestration makes the garden a sensory experience, not just a visual one. The backdrop of trees and the distant hills frames the entire scene, offering shade and a sense of enclosure. We talk about incorporating shade into a garden plan. Position seating in dappled shade under a mature tree. Add a light planting under the canopy to maintain openness. And ensure there's a path that remains accessible even in shade. Shade-friendly choices include hostas, ferns, and shade-tolerant flowering perennials that brighten the understory. Maintenance is the steady heartbeat of this garden. We propose a simple routine that keeps the space vibrant without becoming overwhelming. Regular tasks include watering deeply but infrequently, deadheading spent blooms to prolong display, and pruning to maintain shape and encourage new growth. Mulching around plant beds reduces weeds, preserves moisture, and gives beds a neat, finished look. A basic irrigation plan, whether a soaker hose or a small drip system, helps conserve water while keeping plants healthy. We remind viewers that gardens evolve with time. Start with a strong core, the cottage, the fence, and the main border, and then expand with seasonal color and new textures. Containers along the porch can be a quick and flexible way to refresh the palette. While trellises and arches with climbing plants can add vertical interest that changes as vines mature. As we near the end, we invite viewers to imagine their own version of this garden. What color stories suit their homes? Which plants would thrive in their climate? And where would seating best capture the afternoon sun or evening shade? The beauty of this design lies in its accessibility. A welcoming front yard that feels serene and alive, inviting every passerby to pause, smile, and stay a little longer. Welcome, as always, to the channel's world of practical, friendly garden design. Your journey toward an outdoor oasis begins with curiosity, moves through steady work, and rewards with a space that feels like home. If this resonates, please like the video and subscribe to Outdoor Oasis Ideas for more weekly guidance on how to garden, landscape design ideas, and everyday gardening practices. Share your garden plans and questions in the comments, and let's grow together in this vibrant community.